A thriving ecosystem overflowing with native flora and fauna. Walking through the beating heart of this man-made habitat, it's easy to forget you're surrounded by suburban sprawl. Upper Coomera on the northern Gold Coast, Australia's fastest growing region, and Matt Key's canvas for forest reconstruction. 15 years ago, this was barren farmland. Now it's a biodiverse wonderland brimming with wildlife.
You've got to be passionate. You have to be passionate because it'll be bloody hard, and it was. It still is sometimes. But if you've got that passion and your purpose, you'll eventually get there.
The stunt actor cum environmental master planner started Habitat 21 years ago, working with developers over the past 2 decades to construct more than 100 corridors just like this. Planting millions of trees and saving countless native animals along the way.
We've protected literally hundreds of sites as well where we haven't had to reconstruct them, but rather have recognised a patch of particularly significant bushland and have been able to explain to the property owner why that needs to be preserved. Not only the construction industry, but for the mining industry, the infrastructure sectors, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is, we can do it faster, better and cheaper now as a consequence of exercises that we were doing like this 12, 15 years ago.
Like here at Pimpama. Mirvac's Gainsborough Greens development.
They gave me the opportunity to trial a technique that I believed would work, which I've since called rapid rehabilitation. 7 years only after it all being bare dirt, the entire site was bare dirt. We've now got endangered regional ecosystems growing there that have been looked at by the Queensland Herbarium, and they've said, yes, we've assessed the data, we've looked at the photographs, we agree. How did you do it?
Reversing extinction by marrying modern agricultural practices with Mother Nature.
If we're ever going to restore what we had, say, 200 years ago, we have to be faster at putting it back than what the current rates is of knocking it over.
It took his team just 5 days to sow the seeds on this 58-hectare site that's now home to abundant wetlands that will outlast us all.
It's rewilding places quickly and financially, super efficiently. It removes all excuses related to cost.
Proof that with the right approach, it's not too late.
If we believe that the planet is going to be on fire in 15 years' time, as has been spouted in the past couple of years by over-dramatic people perhaps, then we'll never bother. We won't make an effort. We'll give up. We'll believe all the doom and gloom. When the reality is that in just less than 15 years, this is an example of what can be achieved by everyday people. There's nothing special about me.
Calling on more everyday people like you and I, not to simply like and share, but prove we care by acting.
Mate, it really starts just with hope and belief. 2 things. That's all it needs to be, is hope for the future and belief in our individual ability to be able to make a difference. But to leave it to us, to be honest, it's not enough. We've got to hunt down that deforestation rate. We've got to overtake it, we've got to beat it. And that's how we can do it, is if people just don't give up hope.